Let's walk through the installation steps for this app. We have a cheat sheet on the side and it's 4 quick steps. Step 1 is to install VJoy. So we'll go to its website, click on the first download button, let that go through, click on the second download button, let that go through, click on the third download button, let that go through, and then click on the fourth download button. Now we have downloaded the setup for VJoy. Open that folder, right click to extract this file. Great, extract and run the setup. The setup is pretty standard, so next, and you should be done. And we're done with the setup. Great. So step 1 is complete. Now step 2 is to install Python. So we'll go to Python's website and download Python. Now we'll start the Python installer. And the things to keep in mind is that you have to add python.txt to path. So check that and then click on install now. That's done. Great. Step 2 is done. Step 3 is to install our app itself. So that is what I'm going to highlight right now. So that's what we're going to do. Good. Scroll to the top, choose whichever branch you want. Normally you'll want the release branch. So that's what we're doing right now. Then click on code, click on download zip, and then open that file, or rather open the downloads folder where the file lives, extract it here. You can extract it wherever you want, and you should extract it wherever you want, but for the purposes of this video, downloads is just fine. Now we'll double click on installer and give it some permissions. So more info, run anyway. And now this lets Python install all the things it needs to, and close that. So step 3 is also done. And now we are going to configure VJoy. So go to VJoy, configure VJoy, and in step 8, now we're doing 32 buttons. So 32, apply and close. So now our installation is complete, and we'll do our first run just to see if everything is working. Again, give it some permissions, run anyway, and now you need to let it go through your firewall. So check that, allow access. Great. Now we'll restart the app. So close that and run. So this URL that I'm going to highlight now is what you'll go through on your phone to access the app, and for the purposes of this video and for troubleshooting, you'll do it on your browser. So I'm pasting it here and I can see the UI, so it seems to be working fine. We will check functionality by seeing if it's actually mapping into VJoy. So we're going to open VJoy, monitor VJoy, and then when I click on gear up and gear down, you'll see the corresponding buttons light up. So our functionality is there. Now it's important to keep in mind that you can only have one browser running at a time. So when you're ready to run it on your phone, close this browser, navigate to the URL on your phone, and run the app. Now you can still use monitor VJoy to see if your inputs are going through and use as normal. And that's how it's done. Thanks for watching.